Okay, everybody, I'm back. So you saw the drive the Night 90 cemetery, Night 90 cemetery proper. I shot some local video of the Night 90 house, which is to my right. I don't want to stay here too long because these guys are notoriously not friendly to news. You can see in the snapshot, the poster frame of the video is the back side of the house from the road. You see the front, you have to drive in private property, and they don't like that. It's not polite anyway, so I don't want to push it. So I'm starting at the Night 90 house, heading to Pittsburgh downtown, Fort Pitt Boulevard, the works. So I figured what the hell, play some Dawn of the Dead music on the way there. Because after that, I'm going to Monroeville Mall. So here we go. Why is that doing that? I want the light on, you fucking asshole. Turn the light off. Well, it's finally resuming, but for some reason my stupid light turned on. I had a glitch.
In 2 miles, take exit 78 toward PPG Arena.
I didn't turn the light on, but suddenly I thought I needed the light. Let me turn that shit off. Very weird. Now it wants the light on, and I can't see how to turn it off while it's streaming, so I'll just leave it. Whatever. Crazy ass YouTube. That was one of the other segments used in the opening stinger. So we're still on 376 East going toward Pittsburgh, which also goes to Monroeville, as you can see on the sign there. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream because this light on might pull me over. This stupid light's on. Here's some more of the vocal effects. You hear one very specific one that's used in the opening stinger. Playing with chorus and flanging. More of a flanging effect's very harsh. Those are the two of the bridges. I think Liberty Bridge and Fort Duquesne is the part of the Duquesne Bridge, if I remember correctly. Oh, this is tilted again. Stupid. It's in there somewhere. I guess I missed it. Guess that was the last track. So we're about ready to go into Pittsburgh, but this stupid light is bugging me. So maybe I'll wait till we pass the tunnel, and then I'll turn it off. I do want to get a tunnel shot. There we go. Tunnel right through the mountain. No overweight trucks allowed, it says. It's fat shaming the trucks. Here we go. Fort Pitt Tunnel. Pretty far into the mountain. Stay tuned if it cuts off. There we go. Yellow bridges galore.
Use the right lane to take exit 78 toward
There's that
PPG
castle
Arena.
building on the right. Not too far from where the old Leighton Image office is, where we got to go on the rooftop. Let's see if there's a...
Take the exit.
Actually, you know what, I am going up to Evans City later this week, so I'll drive down Fort Pitt Boulevard.
Use the left lane to take exit 71A on the left onto Grand
It's to the
Street.
left of this little expressway. We're going to pass the building up on the left here, but you won't see it too well because it's kind of far off the mark. But it's this little cluster of buildings right here, and it's got the little triangular top knot right by the brick building. There it is, 247 Fort Pitt Boulevard. That's where we were.
Exit left. Then make a U-turn at First Avenue.
Yeah, I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip that since I'm not going downtown now.
Go past this light. Then, in about 1.5 miles, take exit 72A onto Forbes Avenue
Right,
toward
the
Oakland.
volume because I can't see the map, so. On to Monroeville Mall. I'll go out another night and do some night shots. There's a color park over on the right. I can see it from here. Between the bridges is the color park where they actually the old police dock. And the gang meets up in the helicopter and goes off to the mall. So that's a very interesting place. I went there in the morning last time, just before we went to the Fort Pitt rooftop. Got some cool shots in the morning, as well as from the mountain across the way, looking at downtown, all lit up at night. Is really nice. But it's not dark enough yet to see that, so I'm not going to do it now. Oops, I don't want this turn. I don't want this turn. Why does this guy have brights on? What a moron. You don't need your fucking brights on. You're so goddamn rude on the road. For no good reason. Come on, man, let's go. Hurry up. Let the rude guy go with his fucking brights, and then I'll go. Hurry up, bitch. What are you doing? Fuck you. So, I got him to flash his brights. Now he turned his brights off. Before I had him on the whole time. Didn't even know he had them on. Alright. Now we're off to Monroeville. I think the mall closes in about a little over 2 hours. So, as part of my little mall project this time, I've already captured a whole bunch of the mall through the tours and this and that. Well, I still got ghost images of that boy. Has brights in my eyes. God damn it. So, since I have time to kill tonight, and I don't want to go through more traffic to drive through a bunch of shit, I'm going to start doing more documentation of the mall as is. It's part of a little project. Someone mentioned in the chat room, should be compiling images of the mall for like a big thing. And I already have a bunch here and there, but they're not all consistent. So I'm going to do a couple walkthroughs of the mall. In this case tonight, pre-Living Dead weekend, since I have the time, and just capture every floor and the walkthrough experience of the mall. I'm also curious how many stores are now closed since the last show. Since they raised the rent, they're kind of scaring people out ahead of time. So it might be even more depressing this time than last time, even though that was just a few months ago. It's basically just a little over 3 months ago. It's like 3 months and a couple weeks. So that's my plan for tonight, I guess, since nothing else is going on. Everyone's still either traveling here to meet, or I think some of the folks are already going out to dinner. And so that's what I'm going to do. Let's just go straight to the mall, get a bunch of shots, and then afterward I'll be pretty hungry. Go get some snacks and sheets. And get a thing of milk. I didn't get a chance to get a milk last night. I'll keep the milk in my hotel room. So I have daily sustenance with my wonderful peanut butter sandwiches that I'm making. I'm really keeping this trip cheap. It's kind of a difficult thing to go to this twice in 1 year with money being pretty tight. So I got it figured out. Cheap motel, or actually hotel. Cheap hotel. Pretty cheap airfare, surprisingly. Just had a lot of layovers because of it, which kind of sucks. The car was not bad either. And the fact that it's hybrid, I'm saving on gas. That's good. And I brought some snacks with me for food. So I got pretty much breakfast and lunch covered every day. aside from an occasional little snack here and there. And then dinner's just whatever I want to come up with. Either going to Sheets and getting a little snack, or whatever. I don't need to gorge myself on this trip anyway. I actually gotta lose some weight. So yeah, eating less and cruising around as much as possible. Here's another tunnel. I forgot what this one's called. That was the Fort Pitt tunnel. This is the unnamed tunnel. So this one I think is a little deeper, so it probably will cut off. So stay tuned. This time I'm taking the Monroeville standard entrance, not the biker entrance, so you can see the big sign. Big old sign on the road. Yeah, it didn't cut off. Maybe this next one does. There's another tunnel up here, I think. Or maybe not. I think this is where we go by Kennywood Park, the little amusement park. Anyway, I think documenting, yeah, there you go, Kennywood Park. It'd be fun documenting them all a little further. It's a shame those guys who are working on that Fiddler's Green game hack, where they basically used the engine and recreated the whole Monroeville Mall circa 1978, and you could just walk through, and the idea was to obviously populate zombies and you could shoot them, and they try and make it look more like Dawn of the Dead, but at the very least to have the mall in the game engine, you could just walk around and live there with the mall music playing. It was pretty awesome. Then the mall would just live on, Walmart knocks it down, and you could have this kind of a VR experience, which is pretty cool. But they abandoned the project, so you can't even download I haven't even found a build for it anywhere to even try it. I got to keep looking again. There might be some beta build somewhere that you can go, even if it's half finished. But there is a video on YouTube. If you look up Fiddler's Green Monroeville Mall or something like that, you can find the video. It's only a couple minutes long, and they did some walkthroughs showing like Foxmore and all these old stores in there. And they put the mall music in there and stuff. But it's fun because they even recreated a few shots where there's a low angle dolly shot tracking the upper floors, just like they did in the scene where they've killed all the zombies and they're shooting through some like philodendron leaves and the little greenery below of the railing above and stores above. Pretty much nailed that shot perfectly right out of the movie. And that's what's great about those game engines. You can do any of that shit. It's really fun. So it's a shame they abandoned it. I guess they just got bored or life got in the way or whatever. But you can at least see the video, which is pretty fun. And I'm going to look again for that build. Somebody may have left it somewhere online. Because I had the Fiddler's Green game. I never finished it because it was pretty boring. But I would gladly install it again and do that hack to do the walkthrough. It'd be pretty cool. Then you have virtual Dawn of the Dead whenever you want. So now I'm trying to dead reckon where Monroeville Mall is from where I am. I do have to pull off at some point to get to one of these smaller roads, and then it's like a little mini, one of those little skinny highways, and the big old Monroeville Mall sign is right outside that. I did want to capture some of that footage. Last time I drove by it before leaving, it was already after hours. The sign was turned off. So I want to drive by it now when it's all lit up. If possible. Still see that stupid light on my bracket. I can't turn it off. I don't know why the light even turned on. So once I get to the mall, I'm going to turn it off. Do my little walk around. See who's there hanging out. There we go. 22 Monroeville. I see somebody's in the room there. Yeah, you joined late. I had a glitch and I had to restart the stream because the battery died again. I thought I was plugged into the car cord, and it was actually plugged in my portable battery. So as I turned it back on after a few attempts, because YouTube's weird about resuming streams, but it can do it. The fucking light turned on my phone, and it's lighting up that bracket and stuff. It looks weird. And I couldn't find a way to turn it off. So I'm just leaving it on until I get to Monroeville. Get ready for my little walkthrough session tonight. Shoot some nice walkthrough footage before Living Dead weekend. And if I bump into somebody, I'm going to have to stop and chat for a while. There's no doubt people are still hanging out, setting up shit, enjoying the mall while it's still there. Some people are already going to dinner, so I'll miss them, but there's the license plate up ahead there. Pennsylvania in black and white, and visitpa.com in gold or yellow, whatever you want to call it. And then the plate in the middle. So that's their color for everything. It's their team colors, it's the bridges colors, it's everything. They love the yellow. Okay, got that. Put my shit together here to get out. Do a little walk through. Gotta get some more rubber band. I forgot my little bag of rubber bands. I had to put rubber bands on this bracket because these cheap brackets, the ratcheting system, the clutch and stuff, break after a while. And I don't want to buy a new thing every time. So all I had to do was put rubber bands on it to basically give it some grip. And you don't have to use the little clutch release thing anymore to get the phone out. You just, rubber band tension works great. But they're starting to get a little loose, so they're getting stretched out. It's putting that weird reflection on the windshield now. Stupid light. Well, we're almost to the mall, and then I can turn it off. I think what I'm going to do is go through the main entrance with the big sign, drive the loop all the way around the mall just to capture some more footage. And then I'm going to, oh yeah, there's Carl's restaurant. Look like a fat Gallagher with his bowler hat on there. Yeah, capture just a little sweep around the mall, and then park it and go inside for a little while. It's open for another, it closes at 9 o'clock, I think. Hopefully they didn't change it to 8. Either way, I still have at least an hour to goof around in the mall. It's always fun to go to the mall the day before Living Dead weekend, just to experience the mall with some stuff set up here and there, but not too much. Once they set up those rooms and close them up for the night, there are only a few things around that let you know anything else is going on there. There's Sheets. I had an interesting thing at that Sheets right there before I left to go to Fort Pitt. Last time I was here, there was some crazy woman running around trying to steal stuff out of the store, and cops not willing to do a damn thing about it, just like keeping an eye on her but not stopping her. Oh, I can see them all from here. There's JCPenney and Dick's Sporting Goods. It's in the distance. Anyway, she was walking around, lighting her cigarette and smoking right by the gas pumps. I'm like, I'm getting out of here. I don't want this crazy biatch to blow up the gas station while I'm sitting there. And they're not stopping her. They're just whatever she's doing. I don't think anyone knew she was smoking. I'm getting out of here. They're not willing to stop her from stealing in the store, and they're not willing to chase her off the grounds. So they probably don't give a shit that she's smoking by the gas pumps. But she was nuts, man. She was talking all kinds of shit. Oh, we just passed the Texas Roadhouse also. I forgot about that place. But it's not the Patrick Swayze Roadhouse. The Double Deuce. So here we go. Here comes the mall. Get some nice approach shots. Although they won't be great because the stupid bracket's in the way the whole time. This bracket's not as good as my other one I had. And my stupid light is on, so it's kind of messing up the shot a little bit. But the point is the vibe. This isn't footage you would use for anything other than being here and experiencing the area. So you see in the distance, little red JCPenney and the Dick's Sporting Goods. Those are on the back of the mall. And the JCPenney is not the one that was in the movie. It moved down the mall to just one floor, whereas the original was 2 floors, and that's where the movie theater is. After they kind of rebuilt the building. So we passed by Home Depot, and I think we go around a corner here, and then you get the big Monroeville Mall sign. Getting there shortly. Sit here. Not yet. It's a big old sign off this road here. Air in here. Have some no more audio in the video. Kind of boring, just a quiet car. It's not this turn, is it? No, that's the back road to go to Kohl's and stuff. There it is. Monroeville Mall. Some green text. Monroeville Mall. There it is on the right. Macy's Big Fall Sale. So the main drag, you come up here, you drive by the DoubleTree, which was closed a while back. I think before last year. And this is I think this is part of the convention center here I'm driving through. I forgot. And now we get into the mall proper. So let's do the do the tour real quick. So on the side with Barnes and Noble, etc., etc. That sky almost reminds me of the dawn sky at the end of the movie. It's just a little too dark. If I got here earlier, it would look like the final shot. So we're going by JCPenney now. Oh, I gotta remember too to go to the Guitar Center. I never went to the Guitar Center here. Every time I've been here, I keep missing it. Curious what the Monroeville Guitar Center is like, because it too will go away when the mall goes away. I'm guessing. Oh, maybe it won't actually. It's actually in the periphery enough. It may not actually close. These little periphery shops might stay open. So here's Dick's Sporting Goods JCPenney on my left, which of course you can't see because I'm over here. So now there's Dick's JCPenney right there. I'm gonna do the weave here. There's a little bit of sunset in the back there. That's nice, a little orangey color. Keep going the perimeter road. Oops, I'm on the wrong side of the road. There's another dirt mound, a big grassy knoll there, but it's not the famous grassy knoll. Our grassy knoll's over by the biker entrance. So now we're going to imitate from the ground the famous shot over the helicopter. Heading toward, that was JCPenney, that's Cinemark. So JCPenney is now here, but it was right here, 2 floors. And I'm pretty much on I think the direct angle the helicopter was going. Let me see, it's right about here. And it flies over that building. It had some like external balconies outside of the store. That's where the JCPenney was, and they flew right over at that angle, over to the top. You can see the Monroeville Mall entrance in the back, just before they cut the shot and change angles. But everyone's favorite entrance is the back here, the old Monroeville Mall entrance where the bikers go up. The bottom floor, of course, is the major one, but the top floor is cool too. It's right above there is where the helicopter landed, right here. There's the entrance everybody knows. And then Macy's, which was Gump's, I think. I think that Macy's over there was Gump's on the right. And then that VA hospital thing on the far right, and the parking lot, that wasn't there, obviously. That's been added over the years. So yeah, pretty much right above the Monroeville Mall sign to the left, and that big white box on the left is part of the kind of the upper boiler room stuff for cooling, air handling, stuff like that. That's on during the movie. They said could be nuclear. That's between those two things, the Monroeville Mall sign and that white box is where the helicopter pad was, and they put it in just for the movie. As far as I know, it's not there anymore. Look, some guys are doing some serious donuts in this parking lot. Wow. And then we go down here, and there's Guitar Center. Which probably is closed. I don't know if they're open after 7 in this area or not. Oh, I can't go that way. It's all closed. Let me go around. Let me go around. So yeah, all that to the right was JCPenney. There's no big Cinemark building. Again, soon slated for demolition. But I'm not sure about this Guitar Center, Harbor Freight, if they'll knock these down or not. They are independent businesses from the mall, as far as I know, but I don't know. I don't think that actually came up in the discussion, all this talk of the mall being taken out. Because if they take this out, they don't really need all the room. I think the Walmart thing is just the parking lot in the mall itself. Because past here is not much, so this wouldn't gain on much land if they took this out. All right, come on, what are you guys doing? open. Monday through Friday. Oh, 10 to 9. Okay. Same as the rest of the mall. So I will definitely stop in there. Probably not tonight because I want to do my quick footage of the mall. Although I might. Oh, shit. I might. Let me cut in through Firestone, or Bridgestone, Firestone, whatever it is. Firestone. This was here back in the mall filming. This is an old building. And I'm going back down to the biker entrance. Everybody loves. Actually, go this way. Down here. And there is the biker entrance. Which pretty much looks the same. Made a few changes over the years, but pretty much the same shit. This little fence was falling apart 2 years ago. They kind of fixed it, but still not looking perfect. But there's the. Oh, they took all the plants out of here. Look at that. Wow, it's all exposed now. This was all overgrown with plants a while back. So now you can really see the wall where the zombies got shot in the biker raid. So some more changes they made. There you go. Did not know that. See, the bushes are still on the left here, right in front of the wall, but they removed all the ones that were used in the film for all the shooting scenes. Because you can match those original rocks to the blood splats and stuff. They're still there. Yeah, it's good I'm doing this little tour. Get a feel for the changes in this place. There's the VA thing that was added much later. So here's now Macy's backstage. But look at this design architecture here with the curves and the columns. That was all over the mall, including that big JCPenney that was 2-story. It had those columns broken up in 2 pieces. There's like a balcony you could walk out on the top floor, it looked like. So that's, you see that classic shot when the helicopter flies over it. Can't miss it. Some more grassy knolls around here, but it's not the same as the biker grassy knoll. In the movie, there's all kinds of zombies walking up and down that grassy knoll. But these are just regular old grassy knolls. I know every time someone says grassy knoll, they think JFK assassination, but there are different kinds of grassy knolls all over the world. So again, we've got, let me turn in here again, and you can see more of the mall and what stores are there on the outside. So again, Macy's on this side. And over here is this left section that's built out more recently called the District. Like a tattoo parlor, exercise places, kids play areas, food, you name it. We actually ate. We had a famous incident with the group at the Red Robin here last year. Poor old Michael wasn't feeling well and had an incident where he kind of toppled over and had to be taken to the hospital by Will. And we all kept tabs on him. Actually, was we were staying an extra night because of the last minute planned roof trip on top of the thing, on top of the Fort Pitt Boulevard 247. And so I was in the area just getting ready for that. I didn't have my room anymore because I didn't book an extra night. I just stayed in my car for one night. So I had freedom to go anywhere I wanted to. It didn't have to be any one place. So I told, call me, anything comes up, I'm around, and come to the hospital and do whatever I have to do to help. But it was all, Will took care of it. It was all pretty easy. Just he had to be checked out, and I think maybe they gave him some fluids or something, I can't remember. But yeah, so then I didn't hear anything for several hours, so then I cruised off to Mount Washington to view across the water at the city. It was a nice shot of Macy's in that same design language with the arches. And then I went down the mountain to the color park as the sun had come up. So I got some night shots and early morning shots from the mountain, and then I went down to Color Park with the dawn. I can't go through there. And then went over to the garage that faces the back of the Fort Pitt building. Got some shots of the rooftop from there, which you can really easily see from that parking garage. It's really great. So if you can't get on top, the next best thing is seeing the rooftop from parking garage. So here's the district over here. And this is where the incident happened. Right up here is Red Robin. Right up here on the left. And then we got to go up on the building. It was great. Barnes & Noble. One of the few booksellers still with brick and mortar buildings anywhere in the U.S. Borders and most of those other ones closed. So here's the other side of that JCPenney. Going around the mall here. Oh, by the way, I skipped it back there, but between the district and that Macy's over there, there's this, is it here? Yeah, it's on the other side. I missed it. There's the back door near some garbage bins and stuff like that with a little wall around it. And that's the view you get out the hallway that goes out by the little hidden hallway lair that they had in the movie that they built out. There's another shot of Monroeville Mall from the back here. That's in this area is the history wall. It has all kinds of pictures of George and making the movie here and a bunch of other local Pittsburgh stuff that happened in the mall. It's pretty cool. So here's the new JCPenney, which is the top floor, or newer, I should say. And the Dick's Sporting Goods is the bottom floor of that section of the building. And they formed around the Romero Court, which used to be the Clock Tower Court, which is long gone, of course. And then all the periphery stuff here, Best Buy and all that stuff is other stuff added later. But that's pretty much the whole mall. I'm going to go back to actually, I want to turn this stupid light off. So I'm gonna go over and park and end the stream. I think maybe I'll go to Guitar Center real quick since it's still open. It's only 7:40 or 7:10 actually. So I'm gonna go in there for a few minutes just to be there and see what they got. And then I'm going to do some shots in the mall locally because you can't stream in the mall. The signal stinks. It's too choppy. You can only shoot in the little atria areas. So like where the fountain used to be, which is the kids play area, and the clock tower area. Those are the only two places you can get any halfway decent signal in the whole building. And luckily they have Living Dead Weekend presentations in one of those areas, so I can live stream those, but I cannot do it anywhere else in the mall. So I have to do local videos, and that's why I have so much video from last time back in June to still edit and post. But I wanted to get that Fort Pitt Boulevard roof footage up first. Everyone's really interested in that first and foremost. And then once I get that up, then I can put some of the stuff I shot. Larry's tour from June. I haven't put that up yet either, because that was actually several clips. It wasn't just one giant video. So I have to concatenate those and put them up. And then, why don't you just fucking go around me, asshole? You're a piece of shit. Fuckface. Tailgating the whole time. I'm totally going faster than it should go. And it just wasn't enough for him. Piece of garbage. So yeah, there's Guitar Center. So I think I'm gonna go to Guitar Center first. So let me go park over here. Check this little guy out. See if they got anything decent. I'm not buying anything. I certainly don't want to ship anything because I can't take stuff on the plane. But I do want to see what they got. Guitar Center's known for their used section. Hopefully they have some good stuff here. So I'm going that car. I'm gonna be behind any big car. I can't watch it. So there we have it. So I made it to the mall. Again, I'm gonna shoot some footage in here after I go to Guitar Center for a bit. So just stay tuned. I don't think I'm gonna do any more shit tonight. I'm kind of tired after driving around and got to get some food at some point and just relax and get ready for the big weekend. So stay tuned for live streams tomorrow. Anything live will most likely be either outside the mall around here or a location or in the atria of the malls. Predominantly I'm not going to shoot anything over the kids' play area, so it's got to be the Romero Court, as they call it, where his bust is. It used to be the clock tower area. So that's where all the Blvd weekend stage stuff is going on. People hanging out and stuff. So if I'm there for more than a few minutes, I'll just do a live stream from there and save my storage on my phone, because the videos do fill up pretty quick. And then I can shoot videos of all the events in the different rooms that are blocked by the poor signal coverage. So anyway, thanks anyone tuning in now or after the fact or whatever. Leave comments, whatever. I hope you had a good fun with this goofy long form stream that are always kind of fun for me to do. And look for more goodies over the weekend. Blvd weekend. Here we go. Stay scared.